Bit of drama there, and I got to say that those cupcakes are looking delicious, even though Camilla's all messy as well. But if we take a look over the 80s, they look like they're having a great time making themselves at home, enjoying those delicious treats. But right now, though, we are in the 90s, and you probably have just been to the CD store to buy the latest single from the latest pop group. That's right, the Spice Girls. If you want to be my lover. And speaking of friends, you were probably playing with your friends with a pair of chatterings. Nice work there. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Amy. And of course, then you'd be thinking, what movie am I going to watch? Oh, I know, the latest movie. That's right, it was Tom Cruise Mission Impossible. Ooh, bit of drama. And then you turn on the TV on the weekend and you would see these familiar faces. Welcome to the 90s!
Taylor, aka Caro, was the bubbly blonde girl next door from 1999. One thing was for certain, she kept those boys in line.
Stop that, you annoying little spoiled brat!
Anthony Samuels rocked the small screen from 1996 for 7 years. He was the cool guy that also knew how to be funny and was very talented as a director and presenter.
We've been voted Bottom City's biggest idiot.
From 1997, What Now was lucky enough to have Jason Farfoy on board. He was the clown of the group and better known as Farty.
Oh, sorry.
So please welcome to the studio, Carolyn Taylor, Jason Farfoy and Anthony Samuels! Here they come. Come on, take a seat, guys. Sorry, I can't get up to you. Sit down. Now, before we say anything else, good atmosphere. Good to know.
We're lucky to be here, actually. Quite frankly, we had a little incident just before.
What happened?
Seconds before we came down the slide, we had to climb up the wall, right, to get onto the slide.
It's a mission, eh?
Well,
yeah.
Let's just say that I'm glad I'm not doing this by myself.
We're memory makers, and we just created our own memory behind the scenes.
As we were climbing the wall,
and you know what? You can probably talk about it at the 50-year anniversary.
He fell on my face as we were climbing the wall. That's what happened.
Maybe too much teamwork, and you got here in the end. Yeah, I've got to say, before I say anything else, I was a 90s kid.
Get on
and
you,
a massive
girl.
fan of the three of you. So it's actually just such a blessing to have you here.
Oh.
I've got a question that I've died to know my whole childhood.
Yep.
Farty, did you really fart?
Never.
Jason's nickname was Farty on What Now, right?
I never farted on set. I was the only one that probably didn't. Whatever. Actually, the one that I can remember, and I asked these guys if I should tell the story.
Yeah,
Tell it. You know,
Siobhan farted on set.
Yep.
a lot, actually.
Yep. She did a little secret one. Went out the back, thought no one's listening.
Sorry, Siobhan.
But
hi,
they were
Siobhan,
listening.
if you're watching.
She will be.
Odin Love.
Odin Love.
Another one, a props boy used to fart
he was
as
a
well.
gift giver, man.
But he would walk in, drop his guts, and then walk out, and we were left with the stage while we were presenting.
And you'd be just smiling through it.
We were consummate professionals.
Oh, of course. And you know what else we loved in the 90s? Cereal stuff. I know there are a lot of people here at home who are going, oh my gosh, we love cereal stuff. Was there any behind the scenes, I don't know, adventures or gossip on cereal stuff?
Well, there was a couple. A good one was we always got lots of lines. And it was really difficult to remember our lines, Faye?
Yeah.
Oh, if you don't learn them at home, they can be.
So what you'd find is there's lots of times that we'd hide scripts behind people, behind chairs,
on bags,
and coffee lids, you know, like this, or in the bottom of a mug, there'd be a script.
And you'd be like standing on set, the camera would be there, and you'd be secretly reading.
And no one would know. And we used to play this game where if you said the same word as somebody else at the same time, and you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10, and then you said, you owe me a drink or whatever, then that person had to owe you that. But of course, everyone knew each other's lines. So Farty would be out the back and all cans, and I'd go like something like hi, and he'd go hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop.
Oh.
And you will hear us play this game live on Serial Stuff.
So if we were watching Serial, if we watched it back, we'd see it.
If you were watching,
I'd
if you
never
were looking
noticed.
for it, you probably would have noticed a
It'll
lot
be
of
lots of little.
stuff.
We're gonna have to go back and look for some of that, and because you were Trevor on Serial Stuff, right? Do you reckon you could give us a line as Trevor?
Crank it out, man.
I'm sure there's still a bit of, Camilla wants it.
Sticky buns,
Sticky buns, people. Oh!
Yeah. Brilliant.
Tricky, but
It's better with the hair. Oh, whoopsie.
You did have a nice one, because Cereal Stuff, guys, was kind of like the Wobblies is now, and Trevor was a little bit of a Branson character, you might say, and he was fantastic. And
We had the dolls too, so we had real people
oh
and
yes,
dolls.
of course, when they were inside, they were people,
Barbie.
outside,
Yeah, that's
Barbie
the
dolls. Makes sense. And Carol, you weren't in Cereal Stuff, but you had so many fans of little girls and a lot of boys across the country.
right.
A lot of boys who are probably watching this morning.
All the boys.
I
should
do
say
remember
hi.
you. Yeah,
Older
hi
boys,
to all of
older
you
boys.
guys. I do remember you on Dumb and Away. How was that?
Dumb and Away was actually really fun because I started What Now. I did Cereal Stuff for like a tiny little while, but honestly,
you did?
I was so intimidated. The characters, I
And
was
the crazy
everyone's
game.
so amazing at this. So yeah, Dumb and Away was probably the most fun, most memorable one. It was really easy to act that stupid and Australian. I could never show this where I'm living now. And it was just really fun. Like it was an easy show to take the mickey out of. So
Yeah. It always looked like you guys had so much fun.
And she actually
Yeah.
got to meet some of the home and away stars in Australia.
Oh yes, tell us about that story. I've heard about this.
We had this game called Silly Sausages, which was people...
Stunt sausages.
Stunt sausages, sorry.
sausages.
And they were dressed up as sausages, and they would run around in a massive sausage. And so we got the guests from home and away, and we had to play a game against them on the beach, on their set, and that kind of stuff.
it's actually one thing I really, really loved. It was when you got like famous people to
And
do
you dressed them up in
ridiculously
stupid things.
stuff, and it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, and I heard that you actually, because you're living in Australia now, right?
Yeah, living in Melbourne.
And you've
yeah.
got a bit of a plan on how to get onto home and away.
Well, you know what, my sister, hi Joanna, she was always like, you should try and get on Home and Away. And I'm like, I'm not an actor, let's be fair. But she was like, what you can do is just keep running back and forth and behind the shots on the beach.
On
you
the
know, when they're
beach?
always like with their surfboards, like having those D&Ms about relationships. And
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
just be like, who is that annoying blonde chick that just keeps getting in the back of shot? And then they'll give me a part.
The only way to get apart.
Yeah.
And also another question for you, because these guys are like trouble and fun in a nutshell. How
Which one's trouble and which one's fun?
I'd say
both.
50-50? Yeah. So how did you keep them in line? Did you all get along as well as you seem to? You seem like you're great friends.
We had moments where we had to build that friendship.
Yeah.
And we used to play some really cool trust games.
Go there.
You go there, though, Barney.
there?
Tell the
Go
game.
with the trust games.
Just to introduce Carolyn into the What Now team back in the day, Anthony thought it would be good of us to actually
Team building.
invite her around to Anthony's place where
Yeah.
we could build trust. And so we put a drink can on her head, and Anthony had this really cool kind of like a
Rubber band thing.
rubber band pistol thing.
A gun.
And, yeah, a gun, a
gun?
kind of gun.
A toy.
Don't play with guns.
toy
kids.
gun?
But,
Okay.
Yeah, we had one, and we'd just say, just stand there, Caro, and we shot this can off her head.
Yeah,
Just so she could
And you
gain trust.
trusted them?
Well, I was 19. I didn't know what was going on. I was just like, these are my new work friends, people that I
Yeah.
need to get
I
to
just
know.
wanna
I'll do
fit
it.
in.
I just want to be in the gang.
Yeah,
so
so-
yeah, no,
She trusts us.
I
yeah.
trust them. I trust them with my.
True story.
Yeah.
You
I
come
can't believe
across
you did
as
that.
you just had so much fun and everyone was
Yeah.
such big fans. And to reward you for your efforts, we have a 90s-esque platter for you this morning.
Oh, pizza.
yeah.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
And what have we got here,
We
Jack?
have the 90s, the decade I was born, of course. Got some nachos, got some Hawaiian pizza. Remember Hawaiian pizza?
yeah.
Chocolate brownie. And then we've got some wedges and the cheese strings. Enjoy, people.
Oh,
Very much.
stick in, guys. Get involved. Now,